Expected value in this year's Megatins. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Oh my gosh, how are the tins this year going to be good? Are they going to fail? You know, we put Yuki and Kaiba on those bad boys, all right? They're going to sell this time. I guarantee it. And it's like, well, you took 10 promos back out this year. You took away that guaranteed little value that everybody was like, they learned their lesson. Konami's finally getting it together. And then you look at this year's tins, you're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and restructure that rarity. You know, you guys liked quarter centuries last year. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put them in the tins this year. But here's the catch. You only get 3 per tin. And it's like, why are we playing this infinite game of cat and mouse, Konami? You know what your consumer base wants. You know exactly what we need to be doing here. And I don't know what's going on with the whole idea of this sort of product. But here's the thing. Expected reprint value out of this year's tins, I think, is probably the best that it's been, which is kind of crazy to think about, actually, because, you know, you just slap Age of Overlord on the set, and you gotta be going, woo! SP Little Knight! Yeah, finally! Konami's listening. They finally knew that we were gonna, that finally. Horus cards, the Wanted package, Diabellstar, thank you, Konami! And it's like, let's pull up the veil for a second here, everybody. Let's chill. You have 400 cards. Oh, that's 300. Hold on, let me... Alright, it certainly looks a lot more intimidating with that many to this many, right? This is a 400 card set. You're gonna have to pull this SP Little Knight out of right now. And it's like, yeah, sure, SP's not gonna be $100 anymore, hopefully, as, you know, the dust settles on this, but they ramped up the set numbers. They dropped more possible. Yeah, that's the other big thing you got to think about with this set is they announced 6, 7, 8 possible sets. That, well, I mean, there was the and more at the end of that. So if you're really going to encompass, you know, like 8 sets into this, Robbie doesn't like that all that much. I don't like that. Our logic is we're going to ramp more into this. And it's like, the reason why Quarter Century Pride and Unity worked in Japan was, you know, they were key reprint sets. And I think Konami looked at the success out of Japan for the Quarter Century stuff and said, hey, you know, people want Quarter Centuries available in mass with potential key cards. So we can pull everything that we liked out of that set, drop them into this set, along with, you guessed it, with all of the potential reprints here. And Konami went, okay, everybody gets their reprints. You get, those of you that want the nostalgia cards, we can go ahead and we can put them into this product as well. And then in addition, everybody kind of gets what they want here. And I'm a little bit indifferent about that. I think that it's a good idea in theory that you can, you know, pull all of these different sets together under one. But once again, 400 cards in one set. You've just increased, I think, previous sets were like near 250, 300. And it's just, if you're adding that many more cards into the equation, yeah, it's cool that you restructured a lot of the potential for pulls in this. That's good. All right, but I don't know. Like, right now we have the illusion of all of the good reprints because you just slap Age... Once again, you slap Age of Overlord on that bad boy. Yes! All right? And everybody's like, I'm in. And it's like, you guys don't even know... We don't even know everything else that is expected to be in this set as of this point in time. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like the idea that there are a lot of unknown variables. There always are. But I don't know. The wow! You know, finally, SP reprint. It's like, it's the Pot of Prosperity situation all over again. It does make me wonder, though, if Konami is going to take SP Little Knight and possibly throw it into the Battles of Legends set, even though they don't really need to, just to kind of dampen it down. Or they're going to do a reprint in the tins to get everybody, well, 400 cards, good luck pulling it, you know, and it's like, hey, you know, we did reprint it for you. And it's like, well, later on at the end of next year, or beginning of February, April, beginning of 2025 here, Konami can further reprint SP again, be like, oh, it's sorry guys, we know it was so hard to get after the card, you know, goes down to $40, $50, and you're like, I think that's the realistic truth of the situation. You know, you get the reprint, it's like, yay, you shave a little bit of value off. You know, we went from $140 down to, you know, $50, $60 for this. You need another reprint to slash it down to the 30, 40 range. Once you start to get into that 25-ish range, I think that's where things start to feel a little bit more comfortable for people. And I understand that, but your expected value in this year's tins, to pull something specific out of the $400 range, and especially if you're only limited to 3 QCRs a 10, like those QCRs, if they're just potential higher rarity upgrades, then sure, or you know, there's some sort of reprint along the way, you know, that's a different story. But I don't know. This, in the words of my Yu-Gi-Oh sense, this is too good to be true. Like, this is, it really is just too good to be true. Like, we're being you know, we're being coerced into this. We're like, hey, don't worry, there's come. There's quarter centuries in here. I know. Sorry we bummed you guys out last year with the one, all right? And it's like, ugh. $22 a 10, all right? And those quarter centuries, if anything, I mean, those quarter centuries have to be the backbone of the tins. But hey, good news, everybody. You wanted your SP Little Knight reprint. You wanted your Horus reprints. You wanted your Wanted package reprints. It's all available here. Come by. Hey, you wanted Power of the Elements reprints in here too? You wanted crappy Duelist Nexus reprints in here as well? Oh man. And it's just like, I mean, yeah, I would like a Prismatic Soul Lord of Yama. That'd be cool. I'd like, you know, maybe some of my Chimera stuff potentially upgraded, but like I'm not really digging this distribution of things. This isn't a video. Well, I guess it has kind of turned into a video going, wow, you know, like Doomer, like these tins. It's just like, why do we not have tin promos again? Like, that guaranteed value helps out the product so much. And I mean, we also even saw, like, I guess some shorter printed ones last year. But now you're going to look at these ratios this year, and the distribution is going to be even more just crazy. I don't know. And any sort of product like this, you can always, you know, win absolutely big. Like, and that's how it's going to be. But $22 a 10, you're looking at 180. I have a feeling that these 10s are probably going to go for 15 on the secondary market very, very quickly. That puts you at 15 a 10 is 180 a case right now. All right, like, think about that. That's what 10s were like back in 2019. All right, if you're paying $22 a 10, all right, that's $264 a case at MSRP. And I assume, you know, once pre-orders and things start to circulate out here and people start to make decisions going, well, you know, maybe 190, 200. 190, 200 for a product like this, you know, seems like it's going to be good for the people that want it. It's all about the potential for the SP Little Knight. That's all it is. This entire set is just a catch-all for SP Little Knight. And then everybody else over there in the back that is the, you know, oh, I want the alt arts. You know, I get that. I do. But some of these alt arts are probably only going to be available in quarter century. That means pulling the Regeki, pulling the Feather Duster. It's going to be even more a pain. I don't see how this ends up as a win for anybody, but we'll have to wait and see. There's definitely expected value in this set for sure. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.